Have you ever been asked for your opinion and then realized halfway through your answer that your manager wasn't actually listening? This is episode 2 of the Miranda Files, where I break down every toxic manager move from Devil Wears Prada and give you a script to handle it in real life. There's a pattern in Devil Wears Prada that most people miss because it's disguised as collaboration. Miranda walks into the room, looks around, and says, "What do you think?" But here's the thing, she had already decided. The question was never really a question. This is called performative inclusion, and it might be the most gaslighting thing a toxic manager does because it makes you feel heard right up until the moment you realize that nothing you said actually mattered. Here's what it looks like at work. Your manager sends you a message on Slack. Thoughts on this approach? The deck is already with the VP. You're pulled into a meeting labeled brainstorm. The decision was made last Tuesday. Your skip level asks what you think of the reorg, and then 3 days later announces exactly what they'd already planned, which is completely different. Every single time you walk away thinking you had a voice, but you didn't. You had the feeling of a voice. Those are very different things. Here's the psychology behind it. Leaders who do this aren't always malicious. Some of them genuinely believe that they're being inclusive, but what they're actually doing is managing perception. Theirs, not yours. Asking for input looks good in terms of leadership. Following through on it, though, that's the part that's optional to them. Because let's be real, Miranda knew exactly what the cover would look like. She just needed her team to feel involved so that they'd execute without any pushback. Sound familiar? So, how do you protect yourself from this? Before you invest real energy in any brainstorm or feedback request, you can ask one question. Is the decision already in motion on this, or are we genuinely still in the exploration phase? That question does two things. It tells you how much energy to spend, and it signals quietly that you're someone who actually pays attention. If they get defensive, well, there's your answer. And if you've already been in one of those fake collaborations and your idea got ignored, here's another script that you can use. I want to make sure that I understand the decision. Was the direction set before our conversation? If not, what did the input change? You're not accusing, you're not complaining, you're just refusing to pretend that you didn't notice. If this resonated with you, make sure you follow and look out for episode 3, where we talk about what happens when you hit every single target, but you still don't get what you're promised.